Hi everybody, I'm back. Oh, we've got a nice sunbeam coming in here. That's pointing actually really nicely when I move my body onto where we're going. Okay, divination for the up and coming new moon. I pulled these, but then I had a friend popped round for a brew, so I've left them on the table ready. Put a few wings over our tools. So as normal, we have an overriding energy card for the whole reading. 5D ley line cleansing. How cool. Our dragon. So we can see on this card we have a dragon bursting out of an egg. And we have another dragon here, and we have our crystals, the fire and earth dragons. Lovely. So that's the overall energy for this divination. So for those that haven't watched one before, this is where we were. This is where we are, this moment in time. We are here. These are the tools we need to use to get us to our future card, and the future being this card at the beginning. So let's see where we're moving away from. This is our past, moving away from red coral. Oh, that's nice though. Safe travel on water. Moving out of a water. Let me think where we are. We're in earth energy at the moment. So yeah, fire and earth dragon probably don't mix too well with water, do they? So we're moving out of a watery, emotional sort of place of being, and we're moving into, let's have a look. Ah, we have one of our master galactics bringing us new beginnings. Super cool. We're here in the now. So Pavahus is sacral chakra energy, and also he is one of the higher level DNA threads. So he is gold, I believe, but I would have to double check that. Apologies. He works with the tree sprites. He will introduce you to your baby dragon. Interesting. We have baby dragon in the overall energy. So if you haven't worked in dragon energy, maybe it's time to start that. So he can be, as sacral can be, it can be very volcanic, but also it's that bubbling of ideas, the bubbling of creativity. What is it that's brewing? I always think of it as like a bit of a big melting pot, really, even though it's volcanic energy that can be quite explosive and dramatic. It can also be bubbling away in the background and brewing. So what are you brewing? What's bubbling away? What thoughts are you having for where you are now and where you want to go in the future? We have tree sprite energy in here, and as you can see, we have our DNA structure. Are things changing genetically for you in your DNA? Are you raising your vibration within the clearing energy of the 5D? Interesting. New beginnings. Cool. We like this. So, tools to use to get from here to here. What are we going to do with all this bubbling creativity, new ideas, clearing, moving into really... We always think of earth as being grounded, and it is, but it's also... what's the words I'm looking for? Like, it's our home, isn't it? It's where we're rooted into. And the ley lines, key significance coming through to me, that The ley lines are important. You know, all our important temples and buildings are built on ley lines. Some of us live on ley lines. Are we going to become more aware of our earthly, you know, if you think about a volcano and everything that's underneath it, and then all the threads, all the fire spreading out underneath the roots, I always think of the mycelium and the earth and everything being connected underground, but we don't see it. We don't see those connections, and maybe we need to spend a little bit of time, especially while the weather's so gorgeous, of actually taking your shoes and socks off and getting your feet on the earth. It seems important for where you are now. Get yourself rooted, because it's going to be explosive. Right, so what's going to help us? Red Jasper. Gratitude, being grateful for everything that we have in the here and now. Our dreams, our passions, our hopes, our joy. Yeah, I love Red Jasper. So cool. Being grateful for everything, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes we have to embrace the things that we think aren't great, because by embracing it we accept it, and then we learn from it, and then we move forward. That's what I try to do with anything that I think's not cool. Our other tool to use, devotion to yourself, work on yourself. And these two tools are actually spiral 10. There's an error on that card, which is why they haven't gone to print yet. These are my deck for checking, my checkout deck. You see, be grateful that I didn't go on print run. There's my gratitude. That's 10. Right, so this is spiral 10. We're using the tools from spiral 10 to help us move from our spiral to creativity. That's, you know, sometimes our ideas need work. Ideas are only ideas until we put them into action. So our actions are going to be gratitude and devotion to ourselves. Yeah. And then that will help us move. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let me see. We're moving all the way up to spiral 11, which is very much wisdom, or wisdom that we don't realise that we have, a life transition, the wisdom of owl, the all-seeing. I always think, I know they say eagle is like beady-eyed seeing, but I always think of owl spirit as just almost sits there quietly watching you, you know, and it's in that quietness and that space of listening and taking it all in, quieting yourself, giving yourself some devotion time, being grateful for it, and then your life transforms. So we're going through a massive transformation at the moment, and we obviously have the ley line, the 5D ley line clearing. So massive new moon, guys. Massive new moon. Give yourself some time out for yourself. Be grateful for it. Enjoy it. Use your wise old owl knowledge that's deep in you, and let these 5D ley lines clear a bit. Interesting. Okay, I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Love you all. Bye.